The entire call was about Google Cloud and TPUs. Not even one question on the core ad search business, which is surprising, given how the calls used to be. But look, they talked about how supply constraints remain when it comes to AI data center capacity. They're actually renting data center compute from third-party providers, despite all this
Who
capex.
has more compute than a Google, for example?
Yeah, but they want more.
Wow.
Because right now, anybody who was early to invest in power and computing and data center capacity is looking like a genius.
Who are those people?
All of these hyperscalers.
So Google's renting space from
SpaceX, potentially Meta. Again, they didn't specify.
But Meta has data centers to spare? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Yes, they don't have a model which is comparable to an Anthropic or Gemini. And so right now they are following the SpaceX playbook, which is if you rent your 1 gigawatt compute, you can generate up to $20 billion in rental revenue just by renting the compute, nothing else.
By being a landlord.
By being a landlord for your compute, yeah.
At what point is investing in all this too much? I mean, right now investors have been following this guideline of as long as I see a return on this, as long as it's paying off. But at some point, is it just too much and investors will balk?
I think so. We will hit that point. But Google also said they will be significantly raising their compute for 2027. So they raised the full year guide for 26 by about $15 billion at the midpoint. And then they said 2027 would be a significant increase. Now, my interpretation of significant is it's at least 50% because this year was 100%.
Wow.
Their CapEx doubled in 2026.
50% increase equals significant increase.
At least
according
in my
to
book,
Mandeep.
yes. So it's not changing anytime soon to your question. Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at the FA function on the Bloomberg terminal, folks, which gives you a financial analysis. That's what it stands for. CapEx for this company, Google, in 2022, CapEx was $30 billion. In 2026, expected to be almost, let's call it $190 billion, going to $280 next year. There ain't no free cash flow left for this company, which was a free cash flow juggernaut.
Yeah, they were negative free cash flow even for this quarter. It was
First time
negative.
ever, right?
First time ever. So, and they just did an equity raise, $85 billion. So, and the justification is we will invest significantly in training our own model, Gemini 4. And, the cloud business really is super strong. So 82% growth when you have a $100 billion business. It's like, show me any other company that's growing 80% at a $100 billion run rate.